Alright, we are live, I think. I'm just going to check. Yes, we are. Okay, perfect. So, this live stream is going to be Dan's Reviews live stream number 2. I could do another one before Season 8 of The Walking Dead comes back. Of course I could do another one. But with these live streams, I'm not a live stream kind of person. That's why I don't do many live streams. But for today, I want to do a live stream because I've been telling you guys I was going to do it. And I finally got the chance on the right day to do a live stream. So let me just get the camera angle right and then we'll get started. So we are going to be rolling for at least a good half an hour, so plenty of time to catch the live stream, maybe even an hour depending on how many people are interested and all that kind of stuff. So really cool. Now for today's live stream, the first thing I want to talk about is The Walking Dead Season 8. I'm going to talk about Fear and The Walking Dead Season 8 a little bit and kind of mix them up and talk about each, So now the first thing I will have to say though is that in this live stream we are going to have tons of options for you guys to ask questions, and you guys can write them. I'll answer them right now, right here, live. So if you guys want to, you guys can go ahead and do so right now. Anyway, I'm going to get started with the live stream. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is a lot of people have been asking me what is going to be my Halloween costume. That's the first thing before I get into anything else. And the first, basically my Halloween costume this year is going to be a Negan costume. That's the whole point of this. So anyway, this live stream, the things about live streams. Oh my god, the thing about live streams is that if you mess up, like that's the one thing, but you should watch an amazing show. You shouldn't watch. And hi Dan. Okay, so we got our first comment. So yeah, really cool. So anybody else who wants to come to the live stream, of course we'll give them some time. So really cool, but let's get into the first thing. So yeah, I'm going to be Negan for Halloween. I actually am going to show off my costume, and I was actually planning on doing a skit for my Halloween costume on the Halloween night. So that is going to be really cool. You guys will see it when you do. It's a famous Negan scene. So you guys will see it when you see it. No, of course, it actually will take quite a bit of editing. So I've already filmed it, but it's really cool. It's really, really cool. So I could post it on Halloween, the skit, or I could post it on, that Sunday when The Walking Dead returns. This Sunday, actually. So now, the first thing I want to talk about, and I know a lot of people are not going to like this, but I do want to touch on Fear the Walking Dead real quick. I want to touch on it and say that Fear the Walking Dead Season 3, I want to just go over my top 5 favorite episodes, okay? So these are my top 5 favorite episodes, the episodes I like the most of Fear the Walking Dead Season 3 this year. There was a lot of them. There was a lot of great episodes this season, but I do want to kind of narrow it down, to, my favorites in terms of episodes. So to get on with the list, which, this is going to be a very, very difficult list to do. It really is, too. With a show like Fear the Walking Dead, there's some episodes that are bad, and then there's some episodes where, it's kind of, it's difficult to, to pick. So, before I also get into it, I just want to also say this has been a great season of Fear the Walking Dead, in my opinion at least. I know a lot of people didn't enjoy it because it's Fear, but I personally really enjoyed this season of Fear the Walking Dead. I really thought that this was a great episode. So, now moving into the list. So the first episode, number 5 on my list for the Fear the Walking Dead episodes, is going to be Season 3, Episode 4, called 100. Now, this episode is the Daniel episode, Episode 4 this season. Why is this at my number 5? Well, I actually think that this is probably one of the most enjoyable episodes of Fear the Walking Dead we've ever had. I really think so. I thought that this was actually a great episode. I thought that episode 100, not episode 100, but, the episode with Daniel, even though it was in Spanish, I actually liked it, and it was really fun to see how we kind of, came back and, just everything that happened there. So it was really, really cool. And I do really enjoy the, the stuff with Daniel and everything. So he was an amazing, leader for an episode. I thought that was really good. So, okay, now the next thing I want to say is number 4. Number 4 on the list. Of course, after this episode, like the episode before, was so good, but I want to pick this one as well. So anyway, without further ado, number 4 on my list for the Fear the Walking Dead Season 3 episodes. This one, it's like really, you can't pick any other episode, I don't think, for the list that, you can't not have this episode on the list somewhere in there, and that is definitely going to be the season finale. I think the season finale is definitely worthy of the number 4 spot. It was a great finale. It was a really great finale this year. I really enjoyed it, and it was really good. Number 3 is going to be the lead up to the finale, episode 15. That's number 3. And then number 2 is going to be the Fear the Walking Dead Season 3, episode 12. I thought was absolutely amazing. And then my number 1 spot, I'm sure you guys are wondering which one it is. It is definitely going to have to be the episode premiere, the season premiere, which is just amazing. Now, episode 2 is great too, but it has the death of Travis, and that's not why it's not there. It's just because of the rest of episode 2 is really boring. The rest of the episode, aside from the beginning with Travis, is really boring. You gotta admit it. You gotta admit it. That's why I didn't pick it, but it has nothing to do with the fact that I didn't like Travis dying. That it has nothing to do with that. Now, also, write any questions below if you guys want. This is definitely the time. And, Eye of the Beholder is my favorite episode of this season, the premiere. I really enjoyed that episode. I thought that was a great start for the season, and look at where they ended. I thought that was a great premiere. So, now moving into some Season 8 talk, I just want to say this season of The Walking Dead Season 8 is coming up in, 5 or 4 days, something like that. 5 days, isn't it? Yeah, so that is super cool. Now, I want to talk a little bit about this background. So, this background is going to be used for The Walking Dead Season 8 reviews, most likely. At least, I haven't exactly decided it yet, but this background is really cool. Now, I do have this Daryl poster right here, and this one is really, really nice. I found it at Walmart. It's a really cool poster of Daryl. It's it's called Killing It. I found it a little while ago, so it's pretty cool. And then I also got my figures with the comic books and everything like that. My Season 4 DVD is there. I don't know why that's so in front, but I was just kind of messing around putting things away. But I got tons of stuff. I even got pop vinyl figures. You can kind of see the beginning of it there, and then I also got some more there, and I got some more down that way. So there's whack loads of them down there. So this background is going to be used for the Season 8 reviews of The Walking Dead, most likely at least. So also I'm going to be getting a new computer tomorrow, so that is really cool. So you guys could see some better quality on videos. I don't really want to hate on TWD, but I'm really not excited for Season 8. I'm debating if I'm going to watch. Yeah. So, yeah, I got a comment. It just said, I'm not excited for Season 8 of The Walking Dead. And it has a picture of Travis on there. Lachen, I think is the name. Oh, man, I can't pronounce that name. But anyway, not excited for Season 8. Well, I am too. I get where you're coming from, though, because, with The Walking Dead Season 7, The Walking Dead did kind of, hit the point where it was like, that's, it's kind of like, oh, man, that's kind of like, but that, that's actually a good comment. I do agree with you a little bit. Now, me personally, I'm really excited for Season 8, but I do understand why you wouldn't be, though, because of Season 7. I get that. I really do. And honestly, the hype is not as big this year as I thought it would be. And I actually am blaming Season 7 for that. This season back here, this one right here. I am blaming that season. I really am. I think Season 7, I really think that almost, and it's not Scott Gimble's fault. I think the reason why Season 7 didn't do good, it started off on such an emotional beginning. And they could have, gotten better, but it seemed like they honestly it seemed like they had the opportunity to make it a great season, and they kind of just left it around the middle, where the other seasons are more popular. People talk about them more. And definitely, I will have to agree with the fact that I think The Walking Dead Season 7 is probably the worst season in terms of publicity, I think. No one's been talking about it. Like for The Walking Dead, no one almost that I know has been talking about The Walking Dead returning for these last couple months that it's been off. Nobody. It's just because Season 7 was such a low season, I feel like. It really was. But I don't want to diss Season 7 too much, because I actually still enjoyed the season more than probably most people, just because I'm such a Walking Dead fan. But I still loved Season 7 for some parts. It depends on what you're talking about. Like, if you're talking about the Season 7 premiere, or the Season 7 finale, or the Season 7 mid-season finale, or mid-season, around those times, then I would have to say it's an amazing season. But around like mid-first half, I was kind of mad because of the fact that we were not getting epic storylines, and it seemed like they took comic storylines, and they actually really what they did was they made it worse, and that's something that's really not good. I think what happened though is that because of the fans giving up because of the Glenn and Abe losses, because there was a lot of people that gave up, I think it just really brought negativity to the show, and it made the rest of the season look terrible. I think that's really what it is. Because there was still some amazing episodes. Like the Season 7 finale, that episode needs more credit than it actually, does, than it actually got, because that episode, really most of the stuff that was in there, I did not expect to see. I did not expect to see the Kingdom to just come in there and literally just take control. I really did not expect that to happen at all. I really did not. I thought that this entire time when we watched Season 7, because let's talk about it for a little bit. Okay, so Season 7 of The Walking Dead starts off, right? It starts off with a great episode. It starts off with a great... Hold on a second, guys. A lot of people have been saying that Alicia from Fear the Walking Dead is going to cross over into Fear the Walking Dead. Alicia, yeah, honestly, the thing about Alicia crossing over into that series, oh my god, it's just, with Alicia crossing into The Walking Dead, the thing about that, guys, is that it'd be such, just kind of a weird thing to do, because I feel like Alicia belongs in Fear the Walking Dead. I look at some other characters in Fear and I say, no, they can't. I think they belong. And honestly, I think everybody from Fear the Walking Dead belongs in Fear the Walking Dead, if you know what I mean. So I think they're going to have somebody from The Walking Dead go into Fear. As weird as that sounds, I think they're going to have to do that. So now also, let's talk about Season 7 a little bit. So what I meant by that is that I think that Season 7, okay, so it starts off with probably one of the best episodes of the series, but a lot of people hated it because it was a huge death, and it was, huge deaths, right, and everything just kind of got messed up after that. But then we got The Well and The Cell, which was, those two episodes are so picked on, which I don't understand why. But the one thing I think they could have adjusted, I think that they could have had the story arc from the Walking Dead comics where Rick goes to the hilltop and he punches Gregory in the face in issue 101, like right after the Season 7 premiere, like episode 2, where he goes and he punches Gregory in the face, and maybe they spend the whole episode at the hilltop kind of telling them what happened, going back to Alexandria, telling Gabriel what happened, kind of dealing with that. That would have been an amazing second episode. And then what you could have done, the entire third episode of the season could have been mixed with some of the stuff in The Cell and some of the stuff with The Well, and then episode 4 could have been Service, and then you keep going. I really thought that they should have included the part of the comics where Rick punches Gregory. I thought that would have been an amazing episode itself, where they're at the hilltop, telling them what happened, going back to Alexandria, telling Gabriel what happened, and everything like that. I think that would have made a great episode, to be honest, than, a kind of dry Kingdom episode. I do agree with that. But to be honest, the only reason why I think the Kingdom episode was dry per se was because of the fact that they didn't, they didn't. Oh, how can I put this? They didn't have a good enough, they didn't have a good enough episode to make it a full episode. In terms of the script, I think the script, when it comes to The Well in the Cell, it probably sounded better in the script than in the actual live version when they're filming it. I think that everybody kind of got the idea that they were both dry episodes. But me personally, I actually enjoyed The Cell. I really enjoyed The Cell, and I really enjoyed The Well. But I think they were extended a little too much. I think that's really the only problem with those episodes. But I see the complaints there. But I can't see the complaints in the premiere. I know why they're complaining, but I can't see that you can hate that episode. It was an amazing episode. I was on the edge of my seat. Everybody was on the edge of their seat. You can't deny that. Episode 1 was amazing. Episode 2 and 3, I can see why people complain because they were a little too extended. Episode 4, nobody almost complained. I heard no complaints about episode 4. Nobody really complained about that episode. Go-Getters and Swear. Another one where I feel like they could have combined those two into one episode. I don't think you needed 2 individual episodes like that. I don't think you needed that. You don't need that, right? So, anyway, when it comes to everything they did in those 2 episodes, in Go-Getters and Swear, I think that in that one, the thing that kind of, with me, is that those 2 episodes, the Go-Getters I enjoyed, and Swear I kind of enjoyed. Hold on, guys. I think one of put off is... Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. So, anyway, yeah, so Go-Getters and Swear, the thing about these two, the thing about these two that just really bother me, I loved Go-Getters. I really loved Go-Getters. Swear, I gotta admit, was really, really boring. For a Walking Dead episode, it was pretty boring, and I actually can't dance around it. It was really boring. Swear episode. But Go-Getters was good, but I felt like those 2 episodes could have been combined into one, and that's the thing. That's where I draw the line. That's what I would have done personally. Now, Sing Me a Song and Heart Still Beating. No complaints there. Those are 2 great episodes, and there's nothing wrong with either of them. There's nothing wrong with them. Hold on, guys. There we go. So, there's nothing wrong with each of those episodes. Right? Yeah, that would hurt, man. But anyway, so, okay, episode 9, episode 10, those 2 episodes, fantastic. I actually really enjoyed those parts. I really enjoyed those 2 episodes. Those are 2 great episodes. But here's when they mess up again. And this is when the complaints kind of came back. The pickle episode with Eugene, I like to call it. Oh my god, I did not enjoy that at all. I thought... Oh my god. They did the same thing. I'm going to repeat myself again. They could have combined episode 11 and episode 12 and put those into 2 episodes. Or into 1 episode, I'm sorry. So, another mess up right there. And then Bury Me Here, The Other Side, Something They Need, and then The First Day of the Rest of Your Life. That back quarter right there, wow. Those episodes are amazing. I don't know why those episodes don't get credit. I was really excited near the end of season 7. I was really excited. After episode 13, after episode 14, after all those episodes, I was hyped for the season 8. And I still am. And I'm actually super excited. But I see that not everybody is, Like, I'm probably one of the only ones that's this excited for the season. Because, honestly, I'm not seeing too much. Write in the comments if you're actually really, really excited. But I don't know if I'll see any of those comments. Because, frankly, I don't think I will. Because I don't think a lot of people are. But me, personally, this is going to be a great season of The Walking Dead, in my opinion. I really think it will be. Season 8... I'm going to guess is probably going to be around season 6 level. I do think it will. But we'll have to wait and actually see, but I think it will be, to be honest. So, we're going on almost 20 minutes here. We might go for like another 10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. Do you think 10-episode seasons could help TWD by Lechen McFlee or something? I'm sorry, I can't spell your name. I don't know why. But anyway, and the comments just keep disappearing for some reason. So, it keeps jumping. So, Anyway, do you think? Yeah. Oh man, yes. I actually, for the 10 episodes for The Walking Dead, I actually don't. And the reason why, I'll tell you why. Because here's the thing. I actually, and a lot of people could probably say this as well. The Walking Dead is a show where even though it has like 16 episodes, and in my opinion they're all great, I actually still think they need more. But I don't think they could do more. I think 16 I think is actually an amount where it satisfies people and it's not too much at the same time. I think that's actually, 16 is a good number for me. I wouldn't change it. I actually wouldn't. Maybe 18, but still, I don't think I would change that. So, yeah, I personally don't think I'll change that. So, 16 is good. 16 is really good. My name is weird. It said, look, oh, okay. Yeah, I know. I can't seem to spell your name. I'm very sorry about that, though. But anyway, so, yeah, we'll go for a couple more minutes, guys, because I'm actually going to be doing another one probably in a couple days before the season. So this is actually, we're going to do a third one, so don't worry if you didn't catch this one, because you're going to catch another one there. You have a chance to catch another one in about 2 or 3 days or so. I'll let you guys know exactly when it's going to be, so, because this one kind of came right in your face. So, alright, now, yeah, and I was actually planning on going on longer, but my phone is going to die, so, or my camera's gonna die. So, anyway, really, really cool stuff. I just want to say, Season 8, very excited for it. Very excited for anything else, right? Any more comments, guys? Anybody else? If there's anything else you want to talk about before I leave. But, anyway, really, really cool stuff. Very excited for The Walking Dead Season 8, even though I know some people are not as hyped as usual, I'm seeing a lot of that, which is very disappointing, but I get it. I really do get it. So, also write your top 10, your top 5 favorite Fear the Walking Dead episodes as well. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I really hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll probably, I'm trying to think. Yeah, probably, I'm going to say probably around Saturday, I'll probably do another live stream. So I'll tell you guys what time I'll do the live stream when we get closer. So anyway, guys, I will see you guys with the regular videos tomorrow. Make sure to write all your comments below after this live stream. I hope all of you that wanted to catch it did. And anyway, guys, I will see you guys really soon. I am out. Alright, if I can get this thing to shut off. Hold on.